You better hurry or I'm gonna eat all this pizza.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Maybe selfish.
Yeah. All of it.
So rude.
You know it, baby.
Why you gotta be so rude?
I'm gonna marry you anyways.
You already did.
Well,
No takebacks.
I'm gonna divorce you, and then I'm gonna marry you again.
That's expensive.
It is expensive. But you know what? You challenged me. It's all these whispering voices. They're like, Mordor, 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 Mordor.
They're probably speaking the black speech.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know any of that nerd stuff.
Aha.
I watched the movies like maybe twice. Like once the regular version and then once the extended version.
I have seen all of them in pretty much every format possible.
Oh yeah, is that right?
And spent fucking the entirety of my recovery from my wisdom teeth surgery watching all of the extended editions, with and without all of the commentaries, watching every single special feature.
Wow, that's some commitment.
Yeah. Would you like to hear about the time that Dominic Monaghan got a splinter and was convinced that he was gonna like lose part of his foot?
I mean, I suppose, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Dominic Monaghan was running
Lisa's
through
hi.
a river, running. Hi.
She says hi.
Running through like a, or walking off onshore, on a
that's
lake,
good.
and stepped on something and felt like he got like, he said it felt like he got like a, you know, a thorn or like a nail or something in his foot.
Yeah.
They have a medic come out, they look at it, they bandage it. After finding out that it is a splinter, that's just a normal splinter size.
Mm.
It's, you can barely see it. And, made a big fuss about it. And, they thought they were gonna
like a big old
initially
baby.
have to, like, helicopter him out, and he was fine.
Like a big old baby. Meanwhile, fucking Vigo like breaks his fucking foot.
Broke his toe.
Well, it's on the foot. Did I tell you? Did I ever tell you about the time that my sister basically got a fucking giant stick through her foot? We were out camping. We're walking along the shore. There's no beaches in Texas except, you know, well, not where we were at least.
I was gonna say, it's definitely on a coast.
Not where we were, at least. Oh, I'm trying to attack my own teammate.
Don't do that.
But
I don't like it when you do that.
we're walking along the shore and there's a bunch of like petrified wood. And yeah, petrified wood, yeah. He's trying to fucking make sex jokes at me. I'm a sex joke? What? You married me. I feel like you're the one that's I don't know. Anyway,
Joke's on me.
joke's on you. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the phrase.
Not that I had to finish.
That's the phrase I was trying to say. No, we're walking along the shore and there's a bunch of like branches sticking out of the sand. A lot of them petrified because they've been there for so long.
Uh-huh.
Don't drop that. Holy shit. Uh, two giant pieces of pizza just dangling. What? And
Find me.
and all of a sudden she's like, and then a little while down the shore, she's like, my foot hurts. And my dad's like, what happened? And she's like, it really hurts. She takes off her shoe, and the inside of her shoe and her sock covered in blood.
Great.
And he's like, what the fuck happened? And the nearest we could figure was that she stepped on a petrified, because there's a hole in her shoe, like, and through her foot, not through, but like in her foot, like she had stepped on a petrified branch, like it went in, it went out, she didn't even notice it until later. Luckily there was like some kind of like scout troop camping nearby, and they're like, let's fix it up and get ourselves a badge. I was like, all right.
Well, I'm glad that they, can get something out of it.
They're like, I'm not fixing this girl's foot unless I'm getting a badge out of it. Oh my. How was your girls' night? Lee wanted to ask that.
It ended up being not so much a girls' night because we ended up having 2 guys come along, so it was just a night.
It was just a night.
But
Because
it was
two guys showed up.
And it was one of those guys who had the drama with his not girlfriend.
His not girlfriend.
Yeah, the girl that tried fighting one of our coworkers
I mean, you know,
for
what's the
some
wrong to do?
fucking weird reason. Was not his girlfriend, but in fact was just a girl that he was kind of interested in, that he was talking to, and she showed up and lost her shit and decided to try to attack one of our coworkers.
Oh. Jeez.
Yeah, it was an interesting way to cap off the night, that's for damn sure.
Where did you go?
Applebee's.
Applebee's. So that sounds like a regular fucking Friday night for Applebee's.
Yeah. Yeah. She ran up and immediately tried punching him, and then tried punching.
Oh, she led with punching, huh?
Yeah, and screaming.
No, not even what the fuck or like what's going on here.
Oh no, she was screaming, but we didn't know what was going on. He didn't even really know what was going on. He was like, "What the fuck?" Like he didn't know that she was crazy.
Why did she lead with that? Like,
So, I guess that like leading up to us leaving, he had just been like talking to her, like he'd been texting her. And then his phone died, and she thought that he was ignoring her, and so
she was like, no,
she decided to.
no fucking asshole ignores me.
Oh no! Here we go. No! It gets worse. She thought that he was ignoring her, and then she, I guess that she had heard my female coworker's voice in the background at one point when she had called him.
Oh no.
And, she like asked like, who is that? And he's like, oh, it's just, it's a girl that I work with. I think I mentioned her before, and he said her name. And, she was like, oh, okay. And then, it wasn't okay, I guess. When she ran up, she starts yelling at him, and he had told her earlier, because she was like, oh, where are you at? And he said, I'm at Applebee's with some of my coworkers.
So she knew where to find him.
So she knew where to find him, and that was because she had apparently shown up at our work just a few blocks away, waited in the parking lot, and then texted him and asked him, where are you at? And so she was waiting outside of there to yell at him, and when that didn't pan out, she decided to show up to where we were, and decided that was the place that she wanted to be. And she got driven there by some dude who's, as far as I can tell, her fucking drug dealer.
Right on.
And at one point, he was, oh fuck, what was it? He was like, what's going on? Like, what's the problem? Like, trying to get, some sense out of her. And she kept like screaming, "You're a liar, you're a liar," and I was like, I'm very confused right now. And because we kept laughing, she was getting very mad at us.
Oh, she wasn't happy about that. Happy about that idea.
No, she was very upset with the fact that we were laughing at her. And so she tried starting a fight with us, but like from a distance, because there was 3 of us, but one of them was like one of the women that was the woman that she tried fighting, who like has never been in a fight in her life. And
wow.
then let's see, what was the thing that happened after that? Oh, at one point, he like tried to get her to like go farther away from the restaurant so that, she wouldn't get the cops called on him. And we're trying to go over there just to make sure that like he's okay, because we like could hear her but we couldn't hear him. We were like, we need to make sure he's not dead. And she was like, who are you? Who's this bitch? Because she saw me.
You're like, uncalled for.
What the fuck do you want? I said, I want to fucking go home, you psycho. She's like 20 and she's fucking crazy.
Wow, how old is he?
He's 22.
Okay, alright.
Like, but the drug dealer is 35.
You're like, oh man.
Yeah, it was definitely some shit. And yeah, so she started out the night by trying to get him to hang out with her, and when he was like, oh, I'm out with coworkers, like, we made plans, even though like he only like joined in like last minute, but it was cool. And he's like, yeah, I know we had plans and everything, and so she decided to show up at her work, try to stalk him, and when they were like, when he was like, yeah, no, we're not there at all, she decided to escalate the situation and move it to a restaurant.
Wow.
If he was like, somebody who, had a bunch of girls that he was talking to, and he was leading them all on and everything like that, and he, wasn't telling them about the other ones, and he would like dip out on one to go hang out with another one, and, would like lie about like where he was and who he was with and everything. That still doesn't fucking excuse that behavior.
Nope, sure don't.
The guy who is kind of stuck in the middle of all this, he like has to grab this girl around the middle so that she doesn't keep going after the girl that we work with. And so she runs back to where we are because she knows us, and she's like, hey, my chances aren't looking good, but right now for not getting slapped at the very least. And so she was absolutely terrified. And I told her, I was like, don't worry, if she comes over here, I will make sure that she doesn't, try to hurt you. And she was like, okay, thank you. You know how to fight, don't you? And then the other guy we were with looked at her and was like, of course she knows how to fight. Look at her. And I was like, I don't know how to take that.
She's scrappy.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not scrappy. I am, uh, butch. So there you go.